killed her because I had nothing to lose. Nothing!
No, Bruce, wait!
Get the hell out of my way!
I think maybe you'd better do something about that air conditioning system. Those upper floors are like a furnace.
Don't even try it! God. You stay back! Get away from her! No, man! I'll kill her! I'll hurt her! You back off or she's dead! Let her go! You turn on me, just shut up! Back off!
No! Daddy! No! No! Daddy!
Don't even try it!
Daddy!
Are you out of your mind?
I'm sorry, I didn't think.
Mr. C, you tell Central I'll contact him as soon as I get a beat on the guy. Hurry up!
Cruz, wait, I'm coming with you!
What is it?
I saw him.
Who?
The Indian.
Yeah, that's impossible. You couldn't have. Where? Where?
In my dream. He was alive. He was alive.
It's only a dream. Hey, it's only a dream. It's nothing to be scared of. Hey, come on, we both know that guy is dead. We saw him go down the well, right? So he's gone. He's not coming back after us, okay? Hey, look. Hey, you're safe, baby. You're safe. It's all right. It'll be all right.
Thank God.
What the? Where did he go? He was right in front of us. What the hell happened to the guy?
At least we've got the license number.
That's not gonna do any good. That was a rental car. That means he gave him a phony name and a phony address. You know, Eleanor, you didn't have to come along on this.
Two sets of eyes are better than one. Do you know who this guy is?
No, I don't know who he is, but I've seen his face. Yeah, put me through to Central immediately.
Well, Eden's still alive. I mean, after all this time.
RJ, this is Cruz. Have you talked to СиСи Capwell? Then you know what happened, man. Yeah, well, I was in pursuit of the guy. He's driving an 83 gray Plymouth. Give me that piece of paper. Yeah, license number is 1 Peter Charles Edward 449. He was last observed on State going north. We just crossed ocean. Yeah, he's a male Caucasian. He's in his 30s. He's armed and dangerous. He's got a hostage. Yeah, it's her. You keep me posted. You got it.
You know, this is crazy. We're just going to drive around in circles all night.
Oh, no, we'll find him.
It would make a lot more sense to go back to the hotel. If you're going to set up a search, you need to organize. Cruz! You know I'm right.
If he hurts her, I'll kill him.
I don't know how tall he is. He's maybe 6'1", the most 6'1". He's wearing a camouflage jacket. He's got a black T-shirt. He's jeans. He's wearing jeans. He's got boots on. That's all I know. That's all the details I can remember.
Have you ever seen this guy before?
I never saw the guy. Well, how could I ever see him before?
Honey.
What? Oh, tell me.
What's wrong? I got a message to come right over.
I didn't want to tell you anything over the phone. Eden is alive.
Don't say something like that.
Don't listen to me. I swear to you, our daughter, Eden, is alive.
do you mean? What are you talking about?
I saw her here in the hotel a half an hour ago. She's alive, sweetheart. If I didn't see her, I wouldn't have believed it myself. She's alive. She's alive.
Eden's alive?
Yes.
Where is she? Where's Eden? Why are all the police here?
The guy is holding her hostage. He took her out of the hotel. But the police are chasing him down. They'll find him, honey. But there's something else. She's having some trouble walking. I don't know. Come with me.
Cruz, I lost him, Mr. C.
What do you mean you lost him? You're right behind him.
I lost him! Yeah, it's Cruz. Anything? Oh, wait. We got to figure out what the hell we're up against here.
We're up against a madman's up against. How long do you think he's held on to it all this time, you think? I can't believe this. We heard about it on the police band.
Can you do what we can?
Ask Cruz.
Would you all please tell me what's going on?
No, everything's going to be fine. Please don't be frightened. We're going to find everything's going to be fine.
But I don't understand any of this. Where has she been? Where is she now?
Sophia, she appeared out of nowhere in the middle of the Orient Express. Before I had a chance to do anything, a guy shows up with a gun and puts me on the floor. Yeah?
Well, who was he? What did he say?
All he said was we had to stay back, or if we didn't want to see her get hurt. That's all he said.
I don't know. How was she kidnapped? Was this the man she was with the whole time?
I don't know, darling.
I'll call back.
Any ideas?
Not yet. But I think I know where I should start looking.
To be like this.
Baby, I'm not gonna let this happen.
We have to call the police.
Kelly, we don't have the time for that now.
Time? Jeffrey, we killed a man tonight. We can't just walk away from it.
Not killed. It was self-defense.
Well, whatever it was, we've got to let them know what happened. Jeffrey, maybe they can give us some kind of protection.
Oh, what kind of protection are they going to give us? I mean, they're going to tell us to go home and stay out of it. Is that what you want? I thought you were so determined to find me.
I am determined, but I am afraid someone is chasing us. Somebody else. How do we know there was only one of them?
Oh, well, you're right. He probably wasn't working alone, but which means we've got to be all the more careful and not tell anyone what we're doing. You know, once his cohorts find out that he's dead, you can be rest assured they're going to be coming after us.
Jeffrey, but the police can help. How are the men who have held Mason, how are they ever going to know we told them?
Kelly, I can't believe that you're forgetting those warnings.
That they'll kill Mason?
These guys mean business, Kelly. We can't risk it. No,
exactly.
Forget it.
So listen to me. We are not equipped to do this alone. We can't. We have no idea how long it's going to take. We don't know what's involved. Nothing.
It doesn't matter. We can't just stop now that we're in the middle of it and turn around.
I don't want to stop it. I want to know that we're safe while we're looking.
But, you know, if safety is what you wanted, we shouldn't have started out in this thing in the first place.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be dangerous then,
would you have stayed at home if you had?
Fine. All right, fine. So what do we do? How do we start?
We go back to checking out the bars. Names ending in D-O, anything. Now, we've got it down to a list of 10, so it shouldn't take us that long, all right?
All right. Whatever you say.
I love it when you're docile.
I'm sorry if I...
Hey, no, it's all right. It's been a rough night.
Yeah, we're not sure about this man. We don't know if he's dead. We didn't see him at the bottom, did we? He went over the edge. That's all we saw.
You're letting that nightmare get you.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I think it's more than a nightmare. I think it's more like a premonition. You probably think I'm crazy. Before we do anything else, I'm going back there. I want to go back to the well.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're crazy.
Well, I want to make absolutely certain that he's dead, Jeffrey.
Listen to me, Kelly. We can't do that, okay? The well is dark. We'll never be able to see to the bottom of it.
What if we can get stronger flashlights? There are a number of things we can do to see down there.
We don't have stronger flashlights. Listen, Kelly, if you actually need to see the body to prove it to yourself, we're going to have to have all kinds of equipment just to get down there. I don't want to do that. In fact, I don't want to ever go near that place again. If you remember, I almost got killed there myself. I'll probably be having nightmares about it for the rest of my life.
I just thought maybe... I don't know what I'm thinking. My God, what's that?
This is the police. Come out of the van with your hands over your head. Now.
That man has remarkable eyes. I've seen him before.
Who is he?
When Kelly and I went up into the mountains, when I was looking for the plane crash, I came across this cabin way back in the woods. Nobody was in it. I don't know why I had to do it, but I went into the place. Next thing I know, I'm looking down the barrel of a rifle, and that man is looking at me like he wants to blow me away. He seems scared out of his mind. Or maybe he was just out of his mind, period. But in any case, I was trespassing, Mr. C, and I didn't think to follow it up.
God, how close she must have been to her.
She was using a cane. She might have been injured in the plane crash.
So this guy finds her and takes her in.
All this time, surely she would have tried to contact us somehow.
Unless he was keeping her.
Keeping her.
Maybe she was a prisoner.
For 3 months.
There wasn't anybody within 20 miles of that place. There wasn't a phone. There wasn't a human being. I mean, if she was hurt, what the hell was she going to do? I mean, how's she going to do anything? Especially if that guy's calling the shots.
Look, if he knew who she was and wanted ransom, why didn't he contact us?
Does anyone know how badly she was hurt?
She seemed fine at first. In the restaurant, she was right there. Look at me in the eyes. She tried to walk toward me, and she collapsed. I went to her, and she was saying something weird. She was saying, didn't want it to be this way, telling me to stay away from her.
She just wanted to protect you, that's all.
Oh, no, she was saying this before the guy showed up. You should have seen the look in her eyes. Oh, my God. We're not going to get anywhere doing this. Eden can explain all this when we find her. Let's get to work.
We're so close. I mean, my God, I could have touched him. And that's when I felt my back go out. I mean, I felt it go. I didn't want him to see me like that. I wanted to walk to him. And I could see him. I mean, I could see him. I could see the love in his eyes. I mean, it was just another moment. Just another moment more, and I would have been in his arms. I was so close.
You've lost the feeling in your legs again, haven't you?
Why did you do that? Why did you take me away like that?
It was a mistake for you to come back here.
You knew. Dragging me out like that with a gun? It was crazy.
It was necessary.
It was crazy, Kane. Look at me. Don't you know what's going to happen now? They're going to come after me. My father, Cruz, they saw me. They're going to look for me. Just let me go.
No,
let me
you are with me, and you're going to stay with me. You think your Cruz would appreciate your legs the way they are? Huh? Like me? I know what you're going through, and I'm going to see that you get better. I just don't know if I can trust you anymore.
Let me go home. Please.
I said no! Okay. Well, we can't go back to the cabin. It's just too dangerous there.
Leave me here.
I'm not leaving you anywhere. It's not safe. It's just not safe. Okay.
We've got to find a new place. I'll find a new mountain, another mountain. Someplace where they would never think of going. First I gotta finish it.
What do you mean, finish what?
Who's there?
There you are, darling. How are you?
I needed to come here to see where this all happened. I mean, you heard her voice, you saw her, you were close enough to touch her. I just can't quite understand what's going on.
Now, just listen to me. She's home. She's back. Our daughter, our Eden, is back with us.
Back only to be taken away again. Now you see that. Now that is not fair.
No, honey, we'll find her. We really will find her.
How do you know that? Maybe he's taken her away again, СиСи.
No, don't say that. Don't even think that. It won't happen.
Damn it! What am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think after everything we've gone through? After everything that's happened to us? I mean, you talk like this is a dream come true. Like, how do we know that? How do we know that this is an answer to our prayers?
It is, baby. Yes, it is.
Maybe it isn't, СиСi. Maybe it's something else.
What are you talking about? Didn't you pray for her to come back? Didn't you pray every day she's been gone and she'd be alive? She'd be back with us, back with our family, didn't you?
It's every day.
Oh, she is, darling. She is. Accept her. Now she's back. She's back with us. Come on.
Maybe it's not what it seems.
You know, you're not making sense.
I feel like we're paying, honey. I feel like we're being punished for something.
What? How can we be punished? She's alive. What are we punished for?
Alive? She's alive, only to lose her again?
You stop it. You stop it now.
СиСi, you and I have done some terrible things in our lives. We have both, at different times, said and done some unforgivable things. Now, is this the way we're being paid? To lose our daughter twice?
Stop it. Stop it now. Don't do this. Don't get on this again. Don't make us responsible for what happened. We're not.
Well, how else can you explain this madness?
I'm not even going to try to explain it. Because we're going to find her, and she'll explain it. Eden will explain it to us. She will.
Okay, we have to wait for Eden to explain it, I know.
Okay. Cruz is waiting for us. Come on.
СиСi, I just get so scared that someday we're going to have to pay, and that this is it.
Listen to me. She's alive, Sophia. And we're not ever gonna let anything happen to her. She's coming home, and she's gonna stay home forever. Do you understand?
Hey, is somebody in here? Hello?
But if you try and scream or make any noise, I'll be forced to. Do you understand? Are you sure? Right. I'm sorry about all of this. I didn't want to have to do what I did at the restaurant, but I just couldn't help it.
Kane, what did you mean when you said you had to finish it? Finish what?
I can't explain it now. There's just a lot of stuff you wouldn't understand.
I don't understand any of it. Kane, you helped me get well. You kept me from dying. My father, he would give you anything. He's so grateful. You don't know who we are.
I know.
Then why did you do what you did?
I just can't explain it right now.
Fine. Don't explain. Just let me go. Call my family, tell them where I'm at, and they'll come and get me, and you can go. You can go, and I won't say where you are. And then you can contact me, and I'll get you anything you want. I can get you money, anything you want.
You think I want money?
I'm offering you a way out.
Why did you have to try and get away?
I had to. What you were doing was wrong. You were keeping me as a prisoner. I had to go home. You don't understand how I felt.
I don't understand anybody who lies to me.
Why would you want to keep someone who doesn't want to be with you, Kane? What you have done, you are going to pay for the rest of your life.
I did what I had to do.
Well, at least tell me why.
I'm sorry. There's just a lot of things that you wouldn't understand, and I can't tell you now. I wish I could.
What are you doing?
I can't very well let you just sit here.
No, Kane, please don't do this. Don't!
Sit still and stop moving around. I don't want to make this any more uncomfortable than it already has to be.
Kane, please don't. Don't.
I'm doing this for your own good. And someday you'll understand that.
Nobody else inside. Looks clean.
All right. Two of you can put your hands down now.
Sure, but I don't know what you think we've done, but I think you're making a mistake.
Well, maybe. And maybe not. But right now, I want to see some identification.
Yeah.
Give me a hand, Jesse.
Excuse me, you want to tell us what's going on here? What's this all about?
I got a report a while back, a very disturbing report, about a couple who match your description. They were down by a well near Copper Creek. Well, it seems this couple shot somebody. And whoever that was is down in the well. Now, does any of that sound familiar to you?
No, I can't say it does. My fiancé and I, we're out here on holiday. We're out from Santa Barbara. My name's Jeffrey Conrad. This is Kelly Capwell.
You got some ID?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you know anything about this couple I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay, just driving through, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Having yourselves a little holiday, huh?
We're trying to.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself up to now, because I don't think you're going to have much fun from now on. Because you see, a van that looked just like this one was spotted at the scene of the crime in a big hurry.
You know, Sheriff, I think you ought to check your sources before you...
My source in this case happens to be an eyewitness. Now, I think we all ought to drive down to that well and see what's at the bottom of it. Or who. Cuff him, Jess.
Oh, wait.
The chief of police and Mr. Timmons have promised their full support.
Timmons? Not gonna believe anything Timmons has to say.
This time he damn well better mean it. Every available cop is on this.
What about us? What do you want us to do?
I want you to keep your gun in your purse.
We'll do anything you say.
Why don't you and Mr. C go back to the house? If she can get away from this guy, she'll probably try to go home first. Pearl, you take Carmen back to our office and hang by the police radio.
Now, where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna get in my car and hit the streets.
What do I do?
I think we got everything covered.
How about if I check the airports and the bus stations? I mean, maybe he's going to try to leave town with her.
Well, the police are already covering that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt if you backed him up, Eleanor. Look, at everybody pay attention to anything you hear. I want to hear about it. Don't let anything go unturned over. You hear any kind of clue, I want to know immediately, no matter what it seems like. You got any questions? Get going.
Bruce, I don't really want to go back to the house and wait. Sophia's going to go back and wait for Eden just in case she shows up, and I want to go with you.
I think it'd be...
Let me put it more forcefully. I am going with you. This is my daughter. I want to be there when you find her. Or know it when you're not able to find her.
All right, let's go.
You stay in touch now?
Right. Fine. Unless I find her first.
hate doing this. It's not what I want. But it has to be. I know you don't understand any of this. I promise. I'll tell you everything. Later. Afterward.
Dirty down there. Look at this stuff.
Did you go all the way to the bottom?
Yeah, sure did. And? Nothing down there. Nothing at all. Just an old shoe and a beer can.
No body?
No, nothing.
I'll be damned. It seems like I might owe you two an apology.
Yeah, we will just settle for having these things off.
Yes,
Thanks.
please.
Wait, I only said I might owe you an apology. I'm not sure yet if I believe what you've been telling me.
Well, what more do you want? I mean, you brought us all the way down here. There's no evidence of any crime.
That's right. I mean, you can't hold us here any longer.
Oh, I can hold you. You might have dragged the body out of there, buried it somewhere else.
That's crazy. I mean, it's pure supposition. You can't prove that. Now, listen, Sheriff, just between you and I suggest that you take these cuffs off before you find yourself facing a charge of false arrest, okay?
Oh, I wouldn't be making any threats if I were you, Mr. Conrad. I mean, you might be looking at miles of open sky here, but you ain't entirely out of the woods, believe me. I still got an eyewitness that says he saw a murder.
Yeah, well, maybe you should get him down here to tell you what he saw, because it sure as hell wasn't us.
Don't tell me how to do my job, young fella. You just speak when you're spoken to. And you can start by telling me what you two are really doing out here in the desert.
We're on vacation. I mean, obviously we picked the wrong spot. We didn't think of that at the time, though.
Yeah, well, I just happen to think there's a little more to it than that. Now, why don't we just run through the whole thing again?
Well, why?
Why? Well, maybe it's because I want to see if you can tell me the same story twice. And you can start by telling me how your boyfriend got his face messed up.
Hey, look, man, this is nothing. It's just an... look, how long do you plan to hold us here? Because if you're going to arrest us, I suggest you take us in so we can get a lawyer, all right?
You know, I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry to get myself arrested. I haven't made up my mind yet. Jesse.
Yeah.
I think you better get on the radio and see what you can find out about this eyewitness. Sure. Looks like we're going to have to pin this thing down a little tighter.
I thought you were covering the bus station and airport.
There was a lead. I had to come back here.
Well, what kind of lead?
Someone suspicious was spotted at the beach, State Beach, down by the lifeguard station. And I'm going to go down there and check right now, but I wanted to tell you and Cruz.
Oh, great. I'll go with you, okay?
No, Cruz wanted you to stay by the phone. I'll let you know if there's any trouble.
Well, by the time you let me know, it's going to be too late. Why can't I go?
No!
Pearl's going to be here. He can stay by the phone.
Just do what Cruz told you to do, and we'll all be better off, okay?
Wait, Eleanor, what are you doing here?
Carmen will explain.
She says there's a place down at the beach where she wants to go check it out.
Hey, never mind about that, because I got a lead right now. I got a hot lead.
Well, great. Let's follow up on it. Just me and you.
No, easy. Relax. We let Cruz know first. We play by the rules.
Why? why. Eleanor's got a lead, and she's going on by herself.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's what Eleanor does, but that's not how we work around here.
Well, look,
we do things by the rules.
Well, Cruz has got a lot on his mind. I'm sure if we handle this, he'll be really appreciative. Come on.
Please just stop with the Dick Tracy fantasies and relax, okay? Now, I'm going to get in touch with Cruz and let him decide about this. If he wants us to follow up, fine. If he doesn't, fine. Now, I'm going to try this number on the car phone and see if I can reach him.
Well, at least let me in on it, please.
Just stick close by, and you'll hear all about it when I talk to Cruz.
This is a dream. I can't believe this is happening.
I know, it's a miracle. It's a miracle she's come back to us. There's so many questions in my mind. Why didn't she try to get in touch with us? Was she that sick? Did he keep her hostage all that time?
I'll tell you what scares me is that guy. That guy could hurt her. My God, to get this close and then to lose her, that just can't happen.
It won't happen. We'll find her. No one knows what the devil she was doing at the Orient Express. Why didn't she go straight to your house or to my house? What in the world would she go there for?
I don't know.
The last place I think she would go.
Maybe she just had a feeling. Yeah.
Rosie, it's Pearl.
Pearl, what's up?
I'm calling.
The one you were following a little while ago was spotted by a jogger 1 hour ago up on the Old Meadow Road. You ever heard of the place?
Yeah, I know that place. Did they see who was driving it?
No, it was too dark, but they said that guy was really pushing it.
All right, thank you, Pearl.
Hold a second. You want us to follow up on this?
No, we're close to that place. We'll check it out. I'll be in touch. Old Meadow Road. Somebody spotted a likely car.
Except the old dirt road near the Abernathy Ranch.
Yeah. Maybe we just got lucky.
Maybe.
You know, Sheriff, you're doing us a great disservice by not believing us. I mean, this was strictly undertaken as a sightseeing trip, you see. I'm not American, I'm English, see. And my fiancée over there, she wanted me to get a good look at the country I'd be living in. Are you getting all this down? Good, good. Anyway, it's been a great revelation to me as a foreigner to see all the wonderful sights and sounds we've seen since we've been here. You know, I had no idea that the desert could bloom this way. None whatsoever. I suppose it's all due to the magic of irrigation. And not to say that we don't have irrigation in Europe. We do, but it was seldom we see it so, how shall I put this, vividly exemplified. Unless, of course, you count Holland, which you can't, because they have canals, don't they, dear? Don't they, dear?
What? Oh, yes, you bet they do.
Canals now, they're a natural irrigation medium. But out here, man has done everything. Now, we've been on the road a week now. I can't tell you, it's just got more and more scenic. It's wonderful. I'm not surprised that the earliest settlers settled here. Are you, my love?
No, at this point, I'm not surprised by anything.
It's wonderful how women take the world in stride.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, he is impressed by the littlest things, everything he sees. I mean, a tree, the rocks on the ground. I mean, even an outhouse. You can imagine how embarrassed I get.
Oh, well, you just don't appreciate your own culture. I mean, here it is, all around you. You don't even take the time to take a look. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but it boils down to one thing. Americans are spoiled.
Yeah, well, we're not too crazy about you Europeans either.
Peace. The peace. I'm a great admirer of this country of yours. It's, at least, I was until tonight. I mean, I have to tell you this, all this show of legal force hasn't made a very favorable impression on me. No. As a visitor to your country, I find it rather off-putting.
Oh, you do? Huh? Well, that's just too bad. But, you know, this might all work out all right in the end. I mean, you like our irrigation system so much, you might have a chance to find out how you feel about our jail system before you leave.
What? You're talking about putting us in jail for what?
For a night or two, if I feel like it.
Sheriff, we haven't done anything, okay?
Yeah, well, I've only got your word against nobody's on that.
Oh, and what the hell happened to the American policy of fair trial by jury?
Aren't you rushing things? I mean, first I gotta arrest you, then we can have the trial.
You can't arrest us.
I wish you'd stop saying that. There's all sorts of things I can do. You're in my county now. Okay, Jess, what'd you find out?
Not a darn thing, Will. I had the boys back in the office check with the miner who said he saw the murder. What they didn't tell us the first time is how drunk he was. Probably imagine the whole thing.
What?
Sorry, Will, that's what they said.
Now there's no reason for you to hold on to us now, is there?
Well, now, you're right. I guess there isn't. Jess, you can go ahead and take those cuffs off. But I just want to warn you both about one thing. I got a bad feeling about all this. I still think something happened here tonight, and if you're smart, the two of you will get the hell out of this county and drive as fast as you can. And I mean, don't even stop at motels. You just get back in that van and drive, because if I see you around here, I'm going to find a reason to arrest you, and yeah, I promise you that.
Hey, don't worry, man. We'll be out of here as fast as the law allows. What is the speed limiter here again, darling?
55.
Why are you stopping here? The house is up at the end of the road.
Well, maybe we should walk up the road kind of quiet. No sense in announcing ourselves in case anybody's watching.
Can't wait to get my hands.
Listen, why don't you go up to the door and ask old man Abernathy if he's seen anything or heard anything. If not, tell him what happened and ask him to keep his eyes peeled.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to check the grounds. There's a stable back there a little ways. I'll be up to the house as soon as I've looked around.
Watch yourself.
You too.
What do you keep staring at me like that for?
I'm still trying to figure out what all this nonsense was you were talking about. This irrigation and canals?
Oh, I had no idea what I was saying. Whatever came into my head. It wasn't bad, though, was it?
It wasn't bad. Psychoanalysis, maybe. Jeffrey, stupid move. This is like local police. You're lucky he didn't put you in custody. He probably thought you lost your marbles.
Well, I only did it to get close to the man.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I don't think you made the hit that you thought you did on him. Why'd you want to get close to him anyway?
Well, I had tricks up my sleeve, see? Check this out.
Desperado? What are we going out to eat? Oh!
You get it?
It ends in D.O.
That's right.
Where did you get these?
That cop, he brought it up out of the well. My guess is that Indian must have dropped them before he went over. So that little song and dance of mine was to get close enough to pick him up without old Godzilla noticing.
Very clever.
Thank you.
Dog.
Thank you very much.
I take back all those nasty thoughts I said about you. What is it? Jeffrey, this is New Mexico.
That's right. And check out where we are. There you go. All we have to do now is cross the border, and we're there. Okay, this is what we've been waiting for, Kelly.
I know. Thank God.
It's my guess that this is exactly where we'll find Mason.
If we get there.
What? What now?
I still think that Indian's alive, Jeffrey.
Hey, look, we have no proof of that. But I admit, I know how you feel. I mean, at first, I couldn't tell you how relieved I was when they didn't find his body, but then I thought, whoa, if he's not there, then where the hell is he?
Exactly. That's what he climbed out of that well somehow. You saw how deep it was. My gosh, if he's got recuperative powers like that, he's probably following us right now.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he was pretty badly hurt. Now, I don't think he'll be doing any hunting for quite some time.
Yeah, well, I don't believe it for a second.
Hey, listen, don't be scared. My guess is that we'll find Mason and probably the Indian and all the answers to our questions the minute we walk into this bar.
You want to hear what my guess is?
Yeah, only if it's cheerful.
I think the Indian placed those matches there deliberately for us to find. I think we're headed right into a trap.
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you kill her like I told you to do?